Survival. Life was treacherous. Suicide on my precipice. Eliminate our leaders, then they demonize the rest of us. Ridicule our culture, then they imitate the rest of us. Separate our structure so our parents can't invest in us. I love my little queen with everything I possess. When you start to seek perfection, take a breath and profess. Your spirit's immaculate and God created you blessed. With seeds already planted, cultivate your success. Built in principles and protected by my convictions. Empowered by my goal and focused on my fair precision. Protect my family, and regardless of the conditions, accept the penalties that can partner with my decisions. Blessed to be your father. It's an honorable mission. I'm your leader and your guide. I can't succumb to the tension. They'll provide, so we'll divide, but you'll need all my attention. So I recollect the triggers that leave me short in my vision. My love is predicated by who I would ever die for. My growth, caring enough to live more, recalibrating limits, and remember that you mean more than summer's clutching tears on your mother's floor. Foolish in my nature, selfish with my life's wish. Changing my behavior, or it's you left to devices. Reaching me through prayer for a hug and a good night kiss. Retching in despair and consumed by all your vices. Evaluate my character, compare the choices to the prices. The wisdom registers can give my time to the unrighteous. Teach you to think critically, not to simply react. Love all your cultures equally, but don't forget that you're black. We love you, unadulterated, and protect you from the infatuated, clandestine, and fabricated. You feel love, we want to validate it. I'll equip you with the foresight to navigate through hard rights. Trust yourself and shine bright, even in your twilight. Consumed by ever insights, just paying from their own play. Respect yourself, stand upright. Te amo. You give my soul life. Sun kissed. Mosaic. Well, I'm Mosaic. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today, tomorrow, and the future. As you see, I've been MIA for a little bit, but I'm back. Had some business to take care of. It's all good. Moving forward, you got goals. Take care of goals. Family. Take care of family. It's beautiful. Anybody want to know? My baby is beautiful. Love her to death. And it's great. It's great. Love it. Anyhow, back to business. As you can see, we changed up the studio. Changed up a little bit. Didn't really make sense for me to sit down and do it. I tried it the other day. Looked at it the other day and I was like, that looks stupid. So we're not doing that. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Whew, because anyway, hopefully everyone can hear me. Let's get some more of this business stuff out the way. So, for anyone who's new, anyone who's come by, anyone seen me, anyone who knows me, I'm MōZayic. I am a spoken word poet out in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area for the knowing the DMV area. And this is my past Moon Through the Stars series, which is really not supposed to be nip and tuck. Okay. And it's really just a space to work on my vocals, how I want to do things, you know, and when it comes to live, because that's what everything's working back up to. I have done lives before, but you know, we're gonna do things a little differently this time around, and I want to just add more atmospheric things. There's so much more I want to learn about what I want to do, how I want to express myself. So, anyhow, thank you for anyone who's come through and watched my videos while I've been away, working. Okay, thanks for everybody who's checked me out, everyone who's liked, subscribed, done the notifications, all that wonderful stuff. And I appreciate anyone just sharing the space. As I've said before, it's really interesting to me because this is really just my like kind of like my poetic gym. And it's interesting to me to see people actually stick through so many of these because it's not supposed to be pretty, but I like it. And I like to create a vibe. Usually I have my music going. We're gonna see how I can incorporate my music back into what we're doing here. Those are my neighbors. They're not knocking on my door. I wouldn't care. So anyhow, I'm gonna find out because, like I've said before, I don't sing, but I love to sing. So and I will. So there you go. I don't know how to sing, but I will. Sorry for speaking quickly tonight. This is not actually supposed to be a long fix. So in my mind, I'm thinking, don't you gotta hurry up. But honestly, excuse me, I wanted to do one to test the lights. And me learning about it as well. I need to do this for me because it's been rough, exceptionally rough. So that's actually even more inspiration to slow it the F down. So without further ado, let's keep it moving. Now that one I do like to start at the top, but actually no, I know this one too. stuff like that, where I turn off the camera on accident. So anyway, I like these little things where you're really finding your own identity, where it's just basically cleaning it up. So for me, it's like I'm usually start way out here, like way too loud, way too fast, or something like that, way too soft, way too slow, way or a mixture of that, and I just kind of find a middle that feels natural to me. So even when you saw me in the last poem, the first one, like pick this up and put this down, that was something. Initially, it didn't even feel right. Let me back up some more. Actually, let me finish with that point. Initially, I was like, eliminate our leaders, then they demonize the rest of us. But it didn't even feel as natural at first. So me just doing my thing, like how would I normally just put down a damn mic stand, just pick it up, like eliminate our leaders, then they demonize the rest of us, ridicule our culture, and they imitate the rest of us, stuff like that. And then just noticing, and I love it. And like I said, it just feels me. Like initially, I was like, survival, life is treacherous, suicide on my precipice. But I don't do this. I mean, I will do this. Like my hands, I literally have to gesticulate like that. But I do like doing that stuff. So let's go back to this. 3 a.m. professing, smitten and I'm begging. Red eye tan wide just for a little piece of heaven. Frosted tip lips baptized, what a blessing. Every time I get to taste your inner thigh, I'm obsessing. Line my throat with your hands. Detail your commands. Your eyes connect with mine. I'm introduced to your plan. Grasping on your waist because I'm lost in your wealth. You pin my hands back to keep my hands to myself. When you sway with intention, breaking down the suspension. Confessing your conditions, tremors from your afflictions. Crippled from your condition. Coming to remission. Then I put you to submission. We're in a battle of attrition. Read my body language and gauge how much I'm poignant. Hands across your body, by the way my legs are pointed. As lost in the abyss, stimulated bliss, a halt in your breathing. Mouth gets dry. Stimulated bliss, a halt in your breathing. I'm catching tears on your lips. I adjust my rate of speed, decipher all your needs. As open as we leap, I venture more into the deep. Reaching down for your throne, peeling back your collarbone. Friction turns your vocal tones, then you start to ebb and flow. Bracing for how am I bracing? See, I'm starting to speed up too fast. I think there's a nice pace for me because when I hear it, I've talked about this before. When I say stuff, it's not as fast back to me when I hear it because I'm used to hearing myself. But let me back up. Um, cr- crippled from your conditions, coming into remission. Then I put you in submission. We're in a battle of attrition. Read my body language, engage how much I'm pointing. Hands across your body, and by the way my legs are pointed. As as lost in the abyss, stimulated bliss, a halt in your breathing. I'm catching tears on your lips. I adjust my rate of speed, decipher all your needs. As open as we leap, I venture more into the deep. Reaching down for your throne, peeling back your collarbone. Friction turns your vocal tones. Then you start to ebb and flow, bracing for how my pelvis rolls and impact my angles toll. Through the depths, I control. I'm gonna pull it from your soul onto my soliloquy. I kiss her through divinity and keep my eyes open as I find my serenity. Few things mean more to me. God, some kids and family, then head trips from your ecstasy. When I'm in between your knees, increasing my intensity, you guide my head intently to remember your flavor vividly and tell you what you did to me. Eliminate the metaphors. Rip the knob off the door. Destroy the handles on my drawer. While spreading love, I implore your supple honey couture. Insatiable, I want more. Like I never had you before. I'll never feel you no more. Put strain on your vocal cords. Cover all your contours until you're shaking from your core, evacuating to the floor. I'm dedicated to these nights out, predicated on your white out, eviscerating any new doubt, collapsing on me, lights out. Is that what it is? Collapsing on me, lights out, beautiful. There we go. I don't know what that was about. It kind of froze up there. I'm like, just do something. Don't just stand there looking like an idiot. Okay, this is when I'm actually gonna have to look at stuff just to remember how the poem starts that I want to do. I guess I'm singing. So there it is. You know what? I don't. Oh, there it is. While searching for my transition, they presented the different missions. They swear they have different visions and depth, the same renditions. I'm consumed by these illustrious illusions till due to help. I'm consumed by these illustrious illusions till due to help prevent myself from constantly alluding to you. I'm catching your projection every moment on cue, correcting me mistakes that I choose to pursue. It's not that I think you're flawless. My love for you is just lawless. You deserve a love that's dauntless, share a stronger one that's harmless. A step into destiny, I just need one wish. Grant me your promise before reality's kiss. As I descend into the depths, please find your bliss. Nothing can cherishing new horizons, nothing more is on my list. How many years now have I been drowning? Echoes of their fears have my pressure mounting. Take a pause and panic and look at my surroundings. My present is painful, but the scene is astounding. I always forget this part. Hold on. Let's take a pause and panic. I'm drowning. Nope, nope, nope. You know what? I skipped another part. Excuse me. I don't know why I do that every time. Okay, I'm gonna start this one over. There we go. Oops. Whoopsie. Hold on. Sorry, team. There we go. While searching for my transition, they presented the different missions. They swear they have different visions and up the same rendition. And up the same renditions. I'm consumed by these illustrious delusions till due to help prevent myself from constantly alluding to you. I'm catching your projection every moment on cue, correcting me mistakes that I choose to pursue. It's not that I think you're flawless. My love for you is just lawless. You deserve a love that's dauntless. You're a stronger one that's harmless. A step into destiny, I just need one wish. Grant me your promise before reality's kiss. As I descend into the depths, please find the bliss. Cherishing new horizons, nothing more's on my list. How many years now have I been drowning? Echoes of their fears have my pressure mounting. Take a pause and panic and look at my surroundings. My present is painful, but the scenery is astounding. Your emotional graduation will require my your emotional graduation will require my participation. Authentic congratulations, the basis of my fascination. My love is organic, stand fast in the few. My love is organic, steadfast in the truest, but honest. So it's not self-extastic. My love is organic. That threw me off. Let me go back. Your emotional graduation won't require my participation. Authentic congratulations, the basis of my fascination. My love is organic, steadfast, and the truest, but honest. So it's not selfish, toxic, or foolish. Your magic. May the love you share stay fluid, unrelenting. I want that spiritual love for you, even if it's not with me, even if it's not me with whom you do it. Let's clean up and let's do it again. Mm, go. My bad. Ugh. Well, good evening, young sir, in the comments. I don't know if it's bot or not. Yeah. Anyhow, let's go back. How does it start? I'm in such an emotional space right now, but there we go. Okay. Boom. Money. While searching for my transition, they presented the different missions. They swear they have different visions and up the same renditions. I'm consumed by these illustrious delusions till due to help prevent myself from constantly alluding to you. I'm catching your projection every moment on cue, correcting me mistakes that I choose to pursue. It's not that I think you're flawless, my love for you is just lawless. You deserve a love that's dauntless, you're a stronger one that's harmless. A step into destiny, I just need one wish. Grant me your promise before reality's kiss. As I descend into the depths, please fly in your bliss. Cherishing new horizons, nothing more is on my list. How many years now have I been drowning? Echoes of their fears have my pressure mounting. Take a pause and panic and look at my surroundings. My present is painful, but the scenery is astounding. Your emotional graduation won't require my participation. Authentic congratulations is the basis of my fascination. My love is organic, steadfast, and the truest, but honest. So it's not selfish, toxic, or foolish. You're magic. May the love you share stay fluid, unrelenting. I want that spiritual love for you, even if it's not me with whom you do it. Go. That was good. I like that one. I like that. So, a little backstory on that for the new, for the olds. So, Lord have mercy. The part that I'll keep getting caught up on is actually how that poem started in the first place. The poem started like 2 years before I wrote that, before I finished it. And it's your emotional graduation won't require my participation. Authentic congratulations, the basis of my fascination. My love is organic, steadfast, and the truest, but honest, so it's not selfish, toxic, or foolish. Your magic, may the love you share stay fluid, unrelenting. I want that spiritual love for you, even if it's not me with whom you do it. I didn't even mean to do the whole thing again. But anyway, the first part, emotional graduation, was like a key point in how the poem I had before actually started. And writing that one kind of transitioned into this, but it's one of those poems I write where that's the main point, and that's what everything was driven off of. And I knew if I changed things, I do go through processes where I change stuff, but I knew with that one, that's gonna have to stay. I could clean it up, yeah, sure, but it wasn't one of those things where that was gonna be in the lost tapes somewhere. Lost tapes for me would be like every time I write a poem, I have like some throwaways because there's a lot of stuff that I just don't use, and realistically, I almost never come back to them. So like the first one tonight, that one had a lot of throwaways because I didn't want to be too vulgar, but I still wanted to hit my point. I didn't want to be too violent. There we go, too violent, and I still wanted to hit my point. So there's actually so much more depth into how I feel being my daughter's leader, how I feel with the type of love that I have for the people in my life. Yeah, it's 18 minutes. So we're going to get out here pretty soon. I think I might do one more. Thank you for showing up tonight. Thank you for showing up tomorrow and anytime after that. Thank you for just kicking with me and sharing this positive space. Let's do another one. All right. I think I had one in mind. And absolutely, when we really get moving and grooving, I find a way for me to actually sit down that's not weird. Hold on. Something is really weird with my mouse as of late. So excuse me. And anyway, like I was saying, we'll find a way for that because, excuse me, by the end of the day, my legs are just tired, baby. Okay, so somewhere we can still be comfortable and still yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to reach in the bag for this one. Let's just go for it. I'm loving these lights. Please let me know what you think of these lights too. Please, and don't be afraid. Like I tell everybody to dislike. Okay, it's art. Art is so relative. It's okay. I'm not going to jump out of a window. Love. Okay. What does my love for you mean? What does my love for you mean? No. What does my love for you mean? It's consistent love without nerves or intimidation. Even when you fill me with frustration, conviction laced every word in your valuation. How he created our world as manifestation, and how you're drunk in our love and its permeation. That you feel safe and assured. No, let me start over. Consistent love without nerves or intimidation. Even when you fill me with frustration, conviction laced every word in your valuation, how he created our world as manifestation, and how you're drunk in our love and its permeation, that you feel safe and assured in our elevation. But when I saw your tears pour, I felt hesitation. Again, he doubled back in your direction. Hold on, hesitation. I was shattered to core with your reservations. Again, you double back on your direction, stumbling on the stairs of dedication, roundabout with your words and participation, as if, hold on, oh, your misconception of worth for my soul's affection, as if God may avert upon our selection. I learned the root and the depth of my animation. I found the truth of myself within the frustration. You're my ocular wealth. I have to be patient. In my spiritual journey, I found validation. I can't seem to deter from its maturation. As much as it hurts from the situation, I end up loving you more every variation. Like if you came in this world another complexion or full figure the Lord, you would never question, just let me love and adore every incarnation. My life is enamored by yours without limitations. I'm basking in your butterscotch tone and its brilliance. Caramel coated eyes, I've been lost since you fed my soul by that church. You were God sent. And every time you left, I couldn't prevent, surrendered all my logic. I couldn't surrendered all my logic is where my love went. Hold on. See, I shouldn't have put it to the side. This is one of those. Nope, shut up. Surrendered all my logic. And every time you left, I couldn't make sense. Surrendered all. Nope. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. Basking in your butterscotch tone and its brilliance. Caramel coated eyes, I've been lost since you fed my soul by that church. You were God sent. And every time you left, I couldn't make sense. Surrendered all my logic. I was convinced to love you as you are. My soul was intent. When evolution was due, I couldn't prevent. And every version of you is where my love went. hitting every single sector of my soul with precision. Any given day, you're my emotional provisions. Within Paramount, I praise all of his decisions while I try to figure out why he cements you in my vision. And that's pure love. Once again, I'm MōZayic, spoken word poet out of the DC, Northern Virginia, Maryland area. You'll probably catch me on Busboys and Poets I don't know about pretty soon. We'll see what happens with COVID. I am vaccinated and I just got my booster yesterday. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Hope to see you guys next time. Please go check out my other Past Wind Through Star series. It is even in a playlist. All of the ones you see in the playlist for the verbal mosaics, which is just another way to say spoken word poems. Those are all the ones that are complete projects. Nothing that I am working on will be put in there until it's done and I'm ready to put it out. But please enjoy it. Like, subscribe, share, notifications, all that good stuff. Dislike if you want to. But let me know how you're feeling. Anyhow, be safe out there. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. That's something I learned. I love you. I love all y'all. I sounded very Jay-Z. Of course I love you. I love all y'all. No, I'm just playing. So anyway, be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Be kind to others. Love yourself. And I love you. Enjoy your night. Thank you.